Alright, so we're going to start with this. We're going to start with a circle. Center diameter circle on the bottom plane there. We're going to want it to be 44.45 millimeters. That's the 1.75 inches. Alright, so now we're going to want to extrude it up for the base. I chose about 4 millimeters. That seemed like it might do good for me. And then here we're going to have to make our cross pieces. So I used a center point rectangle. And you're going to want to click the plane that you're building it on, okay? So I clicked back on that circle because that's where I want to draw it on top of. So yeah, actually center point rectangle. I made it just wide enough to get up there, and then I typed in the measurement there. And this is double the width that I wanted it, so this is your inner cutout piece plus 3 millimeters on each side. Okay, and then tab, and then type in the length of it. You're going to do the same thing for the other part of that T, that other part of that cross. So center point rectangle, make it out. You can just type in the 9.175, tab, and then another 41 millimeters there. No, not 31, 41. Alrighty. So great. Now we got our T sketch. Alright, now we're going to want to drag it up and extrude it. So select all four pieces of that and the center. And right click, press pull, and then we're going to extrude it up. I chose about 8 millimeters. That seemed like it might be okay. That's good there. Awesome. So now we're going to have to build the inside pieces that we're going to cut out. So we're going to 3.175. That was your 1.725 inches. You're going to do the center point rectangle for both of these, just like you did for the outside pieces. So 3.175, tab. Okay, great. Now we're going to stop the sketch and select all four pieces of that and the center, just like before. And then we're going to want to select press pull again, but instead of a new body, we're going to actually cut. So we're going to cut it from what we're taking there. So then just drag it down or type in -8 millimeters. Okay, good. Now we've cut everything. Awesome. So now that's it, really. We want to do some finishing touches. That way it looks pretty. So what I do is I like to fillet the edges. So we'll start with this. Click modify, fillet, or you can just push the F key. So pull it in. That's way too much. All right, let's pull it. I think probably about maybe one. Yeah, one looks good. Okay. Now select the other pieces that we want to make a fillet as well. Just go around, hold Control, and then click all these other pieces, and that all selects them in one big group selection. Oh crap! I gotta start over. All right, now just push F to get the fillet tool up again. Drag that out. I don't know, another 1 millimeter thing. All right, that looks good. So that's good for all four of the sides there. Now let's get the inside corners and the tops. All right, inside. 3, 4, okay. And the outsides. This is purely kind of cosmetic at this point. Things look a lot more finished when you do something like this. Alright, and just drag it a little bit. What do you think? 2? Maybe 1.5? Alright, that sounds good. 1.5, that looks good. Now, let's see if I can select this, and if I fillet this top edge, if it makes it look any better. If it does, then we'll go around everything. But let's just see how it looks first. Drag it in a little bit. Another 1 millimeter try. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to drag it around. We'll do that to all the other 3 L-shaped pieces there. This part takes a little bit of just a lot of little angles to select. I probably could have done this before I did the fillet to the outside edges, but you can do it after the fact as well. And F to fill the tool up again, and 1 tab, and then we're good. Look pretty good. How's that look? Spin it around. I think that looks pretty good. It's a good first trial at least. And don't forget to save it, of course. I before E, except after C. And there we are, all done.